All right, welcome back. We have the ACW 1v1 tournament hosted by myself and Chaotic Battles. Here we have the second round of the redemption bracket starting, the first of two matches. You have the 62 right wing, Longstreet's wing on the Confederate side, led by Utopia. And I was playing on the Union side as Army of Tennessee. At this point, we were over halfway through the match. We have nothing really major has happened. Two of his artillery pieces routed and came back. He managed to rout my only howitzers, and they seem gone for good. I can't remember if they do come back at all, but they're all the way back here in the bottom corner of the map, about to pass on out. Over here, there is the Hampton's Brigade cavalry trying to poke its way into the rear across this crossing. He was hoping to try and get in my backside and take out artillery, cause chaos, the normal kind of cavalry things, but that crossing made it very difficult for him. As you can see, they're starting to shoot here, and this is where the first combat from the lines picks up. So without further ado, let's get into this. As far as generals for the armies, Longstreet has Richard B. Garnett, and I can't remember who the top general for Army of Tennessee is off the top of my head, but I usually bring the most expensive general for stat reasons and things, so that's probably who I brought this time as well. Ooh, those howitzers coming straight through the camera. They can't quite hit me up here, it looks like. It looks like they're landing a little shy, but that is pretty damn close for a howitzer, especially a 12-pound howitzer. I'm surprised you can get that much distance. In the field here, while Utopia currently has lock and complete battlefield control, I am actually standing just behind this wall here, and because of the trees here, and I believe the wall also, it gives me just enough cover that it's impossible for him to see me yet. So yeah, he knows that I'm there. He's seen my units pop up a couple times, but he doesn't know exactly how many or where I've come to a stop at. So he doesn't want to attack it unnecessarily. Seems I fell back here on the right side. So I'll cut forward just a minute. All right, we're back at just about 23 and a half minutes. We have the Confederate push in the field. They waited about 3 or 4 more minutes and then just decided they couldn't do it any longer. So they're pushing down on us. It's hard to say if this was a good or bad idea because their artillery was starting to waver more and more, and then I was going to have free reign to batter these units in the field with artillery, which honestly I probably should have been doing already, but I didn't realize he only had howitzers. I thought he had anti-battery guns, and I didn't want to lose my cannons. Oop. That was a weird spin, but we've got... Oh, that's going to be brutal. Hold on, guys. Oh, shit. That looks like friendly fire. Those howitzers look like they're about to break, and I'm pushing up on this ridge. May take another minute for me to actually commit, though. And watching this from Utopia's side, I can see just how difficult this approach was for him, because with these trees, and the wall might also help with this, I'm not sure, but he's losing sight of my entire front line incredibly easily. And that's got to make things a little difficult. I think we're getting a melee push here. Oh, that's surprising. Oh, he tried to pull out. That's questionable. They're going to make it. No, they're not. Yeah, you never want to pull out once you've started a melee if you can avoid it. See, even them reforming there caused a shock to their morale. That's unfortunate. That's a whole lot of men to lose early, and what I honestly believe should have been a charge he won. I don't know if I agree with the game on that one. It does look like I've committed here. These howitzers are low. In fact, they just broke as I said that. So he no longer has the howitzer support there. He does have a decent number of men here, though. So I'd say this ridge is okay and secure for the time being. This is the point where his artillery will start to be a little bit better for him, because he can actually hit this range semi-effectively. I think, yeah, 12-pounder. Ooh, this is actually a 24, but it's still limbered up. I wonder. Okay, these are unlimbered and firing, and I see the smoke here. Actually, it looks like they may have just unlimbered and taken a direct hit immediately. That's probably going to rout them. No? Shocking. Okay, so not all of his artillery is going. These 24-pound howitzers should get going. That would be big help for him. But I'm assuming he probably doesn't want to risk them to my artillery fire. So. I don't know what I was doing here. I think these guys were off of fire at will, and I didn't realize. Because they don't seem to be shooting, and that's the only explanation I can come up with. Because they definitely have line of sight. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. These guys should have been firing for sure, though. Which makes me think it was a little bit of my fault. User error. Alrighty. Now see, that was a good attack and pull. He finished it, now pulling back to cover that stamina. I think I realized the mistake I had, and I pulled them back down so that I could try and regroup. That was a stupid mistake. Oh. It looks like this unit may have come back. I can't remember if that's the same unit, but I think it did. Oof. Yeah, I'm kind of just tossing my artillery down on top of him now. So everyone in the field is going to take big losses. He's ripping through me. This corner here. Artillery barrage. Ooh. Oh, finally. I just talked about how they were hanging in there so well. Gave out. It seems like the rest of my troops from the woods have emerged. Oof. The 24-pound howitzers are on the move. If I remember correctly, I think I talked with him afterwards, and he said he kind of went with this staggered line formation at the front to mitigate some of the artillery damage I was doing to him. And while I do think it worked a little bit, it also decreased his combat effectiveness of the number of just idle sitting regiments. So, I don't know, kind of a catch-22. He might have wanted to scoot up closer to me before he did this stagger. That way he could get all of his lines firing at least. We do have this push down the center coming. I wonder if he's going to extend this and try and flank fully. We also have these two brave units, 1st Texas and 17th Mississippi, staring down the artillery batteries. Ooh. All of the reserves on this side have fully moved up, and they seem to be... Yeah, he's still staggering the line, though. He's swapping out some of them, but still staggered. Here he comes with the pusher on the side. Oof. Looks like these boys are going back over to help the Confederate left, Union right. Oof. He's lining up for a charge here. He's not going to need it. He's just going to break me off of fire and into their side. Yeah. Oh, and here come the units down from the top of the hill, pushing out of the forest. It's only about 10.5 minutes left, and Utopia still has this pretty firmly under control. Oh, the general went. Stray bullets must have taken him. That's not good. Ooh, artillery shots on the 1st Texas. In the rear, too. They're going to win that, I would imagine. Yeah. And the 17th Mississippi seems to be going straight up to the cannons. 8 minutes, 45 seconds left. Oh. 1st Texas took another one down with them, but they broke as well. It looks like 48th North Carolina is going to lose out here. Maybe. They are exhausted. An attempt by my cavalry just to buy time so that I can take these guys out instead of losing my artillery. Confederate right side is starting to break. Yeah. Oop. Yeah, this whole side just became a giant trade. Union and Confederate both lost everything. Oh, we got a couple standards still. Looks like the 20th Georgia came back. We'll fight here. Yeah. It is starting to fall apart, but he's got 5 minutes and 40 seconds to hold for Utopia. His attempt at the cannons was unfortunately taken down. The Barksdale Brigade, that's a good regiment. Unfortunate to lose. Looks like the field has finally betrayed him. All of that artillery is taking too much out of his lines. I mentioned the stagger he had going on before, and I mean, it does seem to have helped a little bit with accidental short shots hitting other lines and things like that, but I still don't know how much it hurt his combat effectiveness. Because at this point, it seems like he forgot to take multiple regiments off of idle. So now he's got to switch fire at will back on. There we go. And all of my men got right up in his face. The Confederacy managed to pull back together on this left side, it looks like. They're all not in the best positions, but they are alive again. usable. Just an absolutely brutal display from the artillery on top of that hill. This push is running up against the wire, though. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. And he's pushing into an all-out melee on the left side. Yeah, most of right wing collapsed immediately. Oh, that's just so unfortunate. Wow. Lucky they didn't have a volley prepared. That's the last of the forces in the field gone, for the most part. Well, this was multiple regiments attacking each other face to face and kind of dissolved into one giant blob of 5 different regiments. Routing those units off of there with 20 seconds left is kind of a game ender. Coming in on this map. And yeah. At the moment, it stands 5-7. And that's going to be end. He was massively outnumbered. That is one of the downsides to 62 right wing. They have great stats, but they are going to be pretty outnumbered. You have those 24-pound howitzers, 2-gun, didn't get any kills. 41 here. The 48th North Carolina did really solid. I think that was the one on the left wing, 545. They did really solid. And this first Texas did good before they went out. They just broke pretty quick. But yeah, that's going to do it. Next up is Spin versus NK, as NK lost Clue and had to come join us in the redemption bracket. So we get a repeat between those two. After that, we had the championship in the redemption bracket, and then finally the final for the tournament. So just 3 matches left. Hope y'all enjoy. Make sure to like, subscribe, all of that if you want to see more of the content, keep up with the tournaments in the future. Till next time, peace.